In this video, I am going to teach you exactly when to scale or kill your Facebook ad campaigns. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out my content. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Kirk Buchanan, and on this channel I teach people how to make money online. So if you want to learn how to make money online, make sure you get subscribed to my channel right now by smashing the red subscribe button just below this video, and also don't forget to tap that notification bell. It's very important. That's the only way you can guarantee that YouTube will notify you when I upload new content. Alright, so with that said, let me jump straight into tonight's content, which is to share with you guys the secret of knowing exactly when to scale or kill your Facebook ad campaigns for any business. Okay, so one of the questions I get a lot is, hey Kirk, how do you know exactly when to kill an ad when you're testing products from your Shopify store using Facebook ads? How do you know when to scale an ad if you're testing a product and you're making a few sales? I always tend to give the same answer. Well, not tend to, I always give the same answer because I have what is known as a systematic approach that I use for testing and scaling and for killing Facebook ads. Alright, so that is exactly what I'm going to be showing you right now. And by systematic, I mean it's something that can be replicated. Alright, so let me show you exactly how it's done. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm not actually using a product from my store, so I'm gonna have to make some assumptions as it relates to prices, right? Alright, so first and foremost, of course, you will need to know your cost price, your selling price, and from that you'll be able to calculate your gross margin. As you know, your gross margin is what you get from selling the product, not including your expenses. So it doesn't include your advertising expenses, your store expenses, or any other expenses. It is just your selling price minus your cost price. Alright, so cost price right here is gonna be, say, $10. So this is my assumption. I'm assuming that it's for $10, and based on this cost price, I would sell a product of this cost for, say, $40 maybe. Let's say $35. Right? From this, we'll know exactly that the gross margin is $25 because that is what is left after we have sold this product and we have paid the supplier for sending that product to the customer. Alright, so these numbers here are very, very important. And as I pointed out earlier, it's very systematic. My approach is very systematic, so your numbers needs to be on point. Alright, so this is what I do. It's very, very simple. I usually take my gross margin, right, and I multiply that by 2. I'm going to be explaining exactly what this means in a matter of minutes. Alright, so let's say we're setting up this Facebook ad campaign right now. I usually want to run my Facebook ads for minimum 5 days. Alright, so I like to test my products for minimum 5 days just to give it a decent amount of time to actually go through the target audience, right, to get some good frequency on that Facebook ad. Alright, so 5 days is what I want to test my ad for. And I want to do, say, maybe $10 per day. Alright, that is usually where I start my ad campaigns. No, especially if I'm doing website conversion. It doesn't really make sense testing products anymore using $5 per day ads for website conversions because conversions are getting so expensive. Alright, so this $50 here that I've doubled my gross margin, this is what I call my maximum ad spend, or my maximum testing budget. Alright, so if I'm testing a new product, this new product here, this is my maximum test budget, and this is 2 times my gross margin. Alright, so let me explain exactly what that means. So if I'm running an ad, right, and a campaign, so it could be multiple ads. So let's say I have 2 ads in this ad set. I have a video ad here, and I have, say, an image here. And you guys could do $5 per ad format, so you could do $5 here and $5 here per day. Alright, so if I'm running this campaign And as you can see, the numbers are working out. Let me explain. 5 days is the minimum, as I pointed out. And if I'm doing $10 per day, that is exactly $50. So if I've burned through all 5 days spending $10 per day and I have not made a sale to my target audience, then I would definitely go ahead and kill this campaign. All right. So it's very important though that you have certain of your metrics very, very detailed and accurate. All right, because if you don't, then this is not going to make sense. So of course you want to make sure that your target audience is very accurate. All right, so you want to make sure that you're actually showing your product to the right people. Once you have your target audience properly done, you want to make sure that you're using the right ad formats. And I do recommend videos. So if you can get video ads, very, very good. And as you guys know by now, I test my products using Pexda, so that's where I get my products. And for most of the products that I'm testing from Pexda these days have video ads available to download and use. All right, so once you have your ad formats done and you have the targeting done properly, then you will know exactly the performance of your ad to your target audience and the ad format as well. You also want to make sure that you have proper copy. Very, very important. I don't do a lot of copies anymore, especially if I'm doing cross-platform promotion, meaning Facebook and Instagram. I usually tend to keep those copy as one-liners with a link, just for Facebook purposes. All right, so you want to make sure you have good targeting, good ad formats, the right ad format, and your copy done right. So once you have those things done properly for the product you're trying to push, then if you've spent 2 times your gross margin, right, on your ad set and you have not made any sales, then that is exactly when I would kill that ad campaign. All right, so it doesn't necessarily always mean that that product is a bad product. It could mean that your targeting is not done properly. So if you go back and you check that your targeting is not the best it could be, maybe you could test another target audience and go ahead again and spend that same $50 testing another audience. But if you have tested this using the best possible audience and you have not made a sale, it could mean that that product is not a good product, and you should just try finding a good product, a different product, and going back through this entire process. So you go back through your cost price, your gross margin, 2 times your gross margin, setting up your ad and using that as your ad budget. If you have made a sale, right, then that is when you start scaling. So if you make a sale anywhere between your ad spend of $0 to say between $0 and $50, then you want to reinvest that gross margin from that sale into your ad spend, and that is how you continue to scale. If you make 2 sales, you do the same thing. You reinvest that money into your ad spend, so your budget would now become $100, and then that's how you scale your campaign. All right, so this is a very systematic method, guys, as you can see. I know a lot of you guys are going to take it and run with it, but it works and you will know exactly what to do. So no more guessing if you should kill an ad or if you should let it run a little bit longer. All right, so doing it this way, you'll definitely have control over your budget and you'll know exactly what you'll be spending testing a product before you actually even launch your ad campaign. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. It's very informative, if I may say so myself. But if it was for you, drop a like on this video. If you have any questions about what I just explained, leave it in the comment. I respond to all my comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I have new content coming out in the next couple of days and it's going to be great and you don't want to miss it. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.